Hi, everybody. I know I look like I'm sitting down on something. Well, what it is that I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust my phone to where I don't look like I'm sitting down in a ditch or something. I'm shooting this video on my cell phone, and I've got it sitting on top of a can of pasta sauce. So, you have to excuse that a little bit. But anyway, I wanted to get on here for a couple of reasons tonight. Today is October 30th, 2021, which means, guess what? Tomorrow is Halloween. Actually, I fibbed 3 reasons. One reason I want to get on here and talk is, long time ago, way back in the day, in the early part of the 20th century, there's this dude called Orson Welles. You might have heard of this fella. He did, some movies, like Citizen Kane. That fella. He was the star of Citizen Kane. He did a little radio show. A little tiny one, it was made history. It was called The War of the Worlds broadcast. And, you can get it on CD at, like, Barnes & Noble or Amazon or whatever. Or stream it even, I assume, probably on Amazon. But it apparently freaked a whole bunch of people out way back in the day. So, way back in the day, I'd say 70, 80 some years ago, approximately. I forget exactly how long ago, but it was a while ago, back in the golden days of radio. On today's date, on October 30th, Orson Welles pulled his little radio stunt, War of the Worlds. If you don't know what that is, since you're here on YouTube, you might go look that up. And it wasn't the Tom Cruise version, not to knock Tom Cruise. Anyway, that is, just something interesting. I've heard the broadcast on CD, and I think it's pretty neat. The second thing I want to get on here and talk about is the fact that, tomorrow is Halloween. It's also one of my cousin's birthdays. She's going to be, like 20-something, 25, I think, or 24, 25 years old tomorrow. She's my girl. I love that child. Well, I call her child only because when you hit 40, you can start calling some of the younger folks child and get away with it. So, it is what it is. I want to say, lately, I don't know why I find myself, earlier today, I was watching videos on people saying, why Christians shouldn't get involved with celebrating Halloween or whatever. This is how I feel about it, okay? I happen to like Halloween because it brings back a lot of happy childhood memories for me. We don't pass out candy or anything here because where we live, because nobody comes here, so why buy candy? It also keeps me and my husband out of it, because the two of us need chocolate in this house like a hole in the head. Not that, don't go there with that comment, okay? But the two of us, we don't need to be tempted with it, because we're trying to eat healthier and stuff. So, no. The third reason is, I wanted to get on here and, earlier this month, since earlier this month, something has happened, and I just really feel like I need to talk about this, put this out there, because I think this is a ongoing issue that I've had with some people I know, and it's just, I just feel like I need to discuss it, just generally speaking, because I think it's bad manners, with Halloween and stuff, because, as I mentioned earlier, our younger cousin's birthday is tomorrow. I used to take this child trick-or-treating, and I'm not accusing her of this, okay, because she actually does do what, well, I'll explain what she does later, about this, what her role in this is, but, what it is, as I said just a little bit ago, earlier this month, an acquaintance of mine, had a baby shower. Okay. Last month in September, like the Monday before the party, okay, I went online because I knew I wasn't going to make it to the party. Okay, I went online and I ordered the person a baby shower gift and had it shipped, gift wrapped and shipped by Amazon to said person's house. I know for a fact that it showed up because one good thing about Amazon is it tells on itself when the package shows up. So I know for a fact, because I got a picture. I even got a picture of the gift in the box at the person's house. So I know they got it. So that if they were to see this video and be like, well, we never got it. Bull doggies. Okay. I know for a fact you got it because I have the photographic evidence. Okay. And it is what it is. But what it is, okay, the party happened, and I was out of town that day. I was actually up near Dayton, Ohio. When I say up near Dayton, Ohio, that's like me driving to Lexington or Louisville, Kentucky, because it's about an hour and a half north of where I live here in northern Kentucky. And Lexington and Louisville are equally about an hour and a half approximately south of me, where I live in northern Kentucky. Because I live near Cincinnati, Ohio, if that helps you all out. Have like a general. But anyway, that aside, I was out of town the day of the baby shower. And that's part of the reason why I sent them the gift and, through Amazon had it mailed to them, or I would have had it sent here and I would have taken it myself. Well, anyway, the person having the baby shower, the recipient never wrote me a thank you note. And this was like earlier this month. Made me mad because I'm like, I know for a fact that Amazon, much to their credit, if you give a gift and you ask that a gift receipt be sent to the person, they do. They actually have like a little ticket, it's about that big, it's like a little square. They actually send you a thing with like a little barcode that you can scan on your phone, and it'll allow you to send whoever sent you whatever it was they gave you a thank you note electronically. I know for a fact that they had to have gotten those little tickets in the mail with the gift, and it makes me mad because I'm like, I know they got it, okay, but for some reason, and I would have gladly taken an emailed thank you, even if it came through Amazon, to say, hey, thanks for the gift. I know for a fact that, the baby's already been born. Their kid's already been born. I won't say when it was born, because that would be telling. But it's been born in the last week or two. In the last 14 days it's been born. I'll say that. But I'm not going to say any further. I don't want to say what it was, if it was a cat, a dog, a goat, a pig, a baby, a human baby, a boy or a girl. I won't tell you what it was. But the kid's been born. The child has been born. It was a human baby. I'm being kind of sarcastic with that. But anyway, they didn't bother to write me a thank you note. And I know a couple other people sent this child a gift, and its mom. No thank you note from them to the other people either. And I was talking to somebody else who sent a gift, and they said, did you get one? I'm like, no. Now, my cousin, whose birthday is tomorrow, when she had her little fella 3 years ago, it was 3 years ago, earlier this month, and I sent him a gift. They got it, and she thanked me for it, much to her credit. I mean, she texted me a thank you, which was fine. I was like, make sure you get that. I texted her, I said, make sure you get that gift in the house before somebody takes the 5-finger discount on it. Your little boy would be disappointed, if somebody made off with his birthday present. I told her, I said, I think he'd be mad. You know, and he ended up absolutely, as an aside, my cousin's little boy absolutely loved what we gave him. I gave him a book on dinosaurs. And the little fella and it was like I had those buttons that, like, you turn a page and it says press this button, and they press the button and it makes dinosaur noises. The little fella loves dinosaurs. But yeah, she said, oh my God. She texted me and said, thank you so much for that. He absolutely just loved that book. You know, he was all excited to, you know, read it, have it read to him, and press the button to make the noise and everything. She said he was hilarious with it. He was just all excited that, you know, read the book and make a noise. But anyway, like I said, this child's birthday was like right after the baby shower, you know, and I managed to get a thank you from this cousin, but not the person that I gave the baby shower gift to. I'm like, you know, all it takes is like, what, 5-10 minutes, maybe, depending on how fast or slow you write. You know, the address, an envelope, write a thank you for what you gave me, signed, sincerely so-and-so, you know, and then toss it in the mail to me. I mean, they had my address to send me a paper invitation in the mail to the baby shower, you know, last month, which I was like, seriously? I already knew when I got that invitation. I was like, I'm not going because I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be in Dayton that weekend. I mean, but that gets me. It's like, you know, I've been stewing on this for like the last 4 or 5 days at least. I'm like, you know, if you're going to invite somebody to a party and you actually physically mail them an invite in the mail, in the snail mail, for heaven's sakes, keep their address. And if they come or they send a gift, sit your happy butt down and write them a thank you note and toss it in the mail. You know, because that's basically saying, I want a gift, but I'm too lazy to thank you for it. I mean, it's a huge pet peeve of mine. It really is. I mean, it's like, you know, if you're going to, you know, don't invite, my opinion is 2 things. One, if you're not going to write me a thank you note, don't invite me. Okay, I don't care if I'm your sister, mother, uncle, aunt, keeper of the goats to you, or whatever I am to you. You know, if you're not going to write me a thank you note, don't invite me, okay? Because, believe me, and I've already made this comment to not only Tony, but to a few other people about the baby mama. I'm like, you know, if anything else goes on with this girl, I'm not giving her another gift. It's just because if she can't write me a thank you note to say, hey, thanks for, you know, what you gave me, and toss it in the snail mail, or even email me with the help of that receipt from, you know, Amazon. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Don't bother, you know, because I'm not gonna come and I'm not gonna give you a gift neither, because I have better things to do with my money. If you're not going to be grateful that I took the time and, you know, got you a gift and then, you know, took the time to bring it to you, you know, at least have the decency to write me a thank you note, okay? And put that sucker in the mail. That's how I feel about it. If you invite me by email, if you have my email address, send me a freaking email. I mean, even if it's like, you know, even if you like, thank you for showing up and, you know, your gift, sincerely so-and-so. I mean, I'd be happy with that, you know? Well, anyway, I want to get on here and, other than that, say Happy Halloween, as I mentioned earlier, and hope you all have a good evening. Bye.